Zack Snyder posted a behind-the-scenes picture of Henry Cavill as Superman on the set of Batman vs. Superman, and the DC fans, of course, acted normal about it. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. They act the same way that they always have been. They assume some weird malintent. And I will say, although there were a few Snyder fans that were posting the hashtag Restore the Snyderverse thing, I would say the vast majority of the discourse surrounding this picture, which it's weird that there even is discourse surrounding this picture on Zack Snyder's personal Instagram. It's a bunch of really weird, insecure DCU fans and James Gunn fans freaking out about it, saying that he's trying to rile up his fan base. But like, the way I see it, you guys are the only ones that are getting riled up about it. And just to put it on the table, I'm a Zack Snyder fan. I'm biased, obviously. I like his films a lot. And I will say, I do really like the new Superman movie. I like Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad. I'm not a James Gunn fan too, but I'm just like really annoyed with the way that James Gunn fans have kind of really just turned into everything that they proclaim to hate with the Snyder fandom. They really do kind of just act the exact same way anytime that there's any criticism of a James Gunn movie. They basically just like call you a cultist, or they like freak out, and just there's no one to them in their mind that has a valid criticism of him or his movies. There's always some ulterior motive, or you're just an idiot. But with this picture, you know, Zack Snyder worked on DC movies for years. He posts behind-the-scene pictures of his movies, and this was just a never-before-seen picture of Henry Cavill as Superman, and he posted it. It's not a big deal. To most normal people, it wouldn't be a big deal. And it's like, oh, that's cool. But of course, to abnormal DC fans that are weird, they have a meltdown about it. They freak out about it. They also are like fixated on the fact that in the caption he said Henry Cavill is Superman, which, like, I don't know. I don't think that any other director would get this kind of flack for saying something like that. Like Sam Raimi, I don't think would get flack if he posted a behind-the-scenes picture from Spider-Man 3 and said Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I don't think Tom Holland fans would come for his neck over that. I mean, this is even a bad example, I guess, because like Bryan Singer's been found to be a pedophile. But if he posted a behind-the-scenes picture, even from Superman Returns, same character, and said Brandon Routh is Superman, I don't think that people would freak out in the same way. And I understand that there's kind of a history with Zack Snyder and his fan base and DC, but it's just weird that there's this odd insecurity over his version. You would like literally think that Henry Cavill's Superman is in the closet, you know, gonna jump out and scare you at night with these people. Like, they just act so bizarre and abnormal about it. But no, I mean, I don't think Henry Cavill is ever coming back as Superman, which I'm fine with, you know. I would prefer him to come back, but I understand that that's not the reality, and I've kind of gotten on board with this new Superman. I enjoy it. But for some reason, these new fans, which have basically just become the new version of Snyder fans, everything that Zack Snyder does is some sort of slight against them. Anytime he mentions DC, they have a meltdown. And it's literally the most bizarre and insecure thing I've ever seen in my life. You just would think that it wouldn't be such a big deal if they're so secure in the fact that this new Superman was a success, the general public liked it, it made money. You would think that all these things would make them more secure about it. It didn't make as much money as Man of Steel, but still, you would just like assume purely on the fact that they claim it's such a success that they wouldn't feel the need to just bag on Snyder, who hasn't been part of DC in years. But they do, and he can't reflect on his movies without these weird fans coming after him. They're claiming that basically Zack Snyder is rallying his fans to go after David Cornsweet. That is not at all what I'm seeing. All I'm seeing is David Cornsweet and James Gunn's fans coming after Snyder. It's just the most odd thing I've seen in a long time. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section on this. I'm GM Light. Have a good one.